Did you bring my blanket?
When the weekend.
Hey, start that interview.
Once in a while,
Hey, watch Chris's arm.
I was watching it. Cole's game was over. We grabbed the sandwich and Gameday down. We were getting down the road, and I saw time was getting. I said, time was probably getting close. It was 2 hours. That's how you walk.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the 11 a.m. game. Actual start time 11:15 against the Gameday Titans. Jackrabbits number 7 seed versus number 2 seed will be the visitors today, and Chris is in with the first pitch high. Ball 1.
Level swing.
So I haven't had a chance to check out the lineup today, but I believe we will be only sporting 11. So strike on a swing and a miss, it'll pitch away.
Sit on it.
And so the Jackrabbits only have 11. Aaron is out on the IR again, and Isaiah is still on the unable to play with us until his high school season's over. Beautiful 49 mile an hour curveball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes to Chris. And the next pitch. Foul straight back. Looks like Jorge is in the on-deck circle, as is expected. So yesterday, Gameday Titans went 2-0. Put quite a few runs on the board in the 2 victories. Swing and a miss at a really nice 49 mile an hour curveball there for number 99 on the mound. So Chris is up and Chris is down. Take a step in the on-deck circle as Jorge will get into the batter's box here. I know that my audio yesterday wasn't that great or very choppy. I'm hoping that today will be better. I made some changes, so welcome text feedback or chats. And Jorge hits a ground ball down the third base line, but foul. So I want to make sure that you get the best quality. I know several of you have mentioned either to me or to your Jackrabbits grown up that you're listening while doing other things you can't watch, so I know audio matters. So please let me know if it's better today. And there's a 46 mile an hour curveball that didn't curve. quite the glove from the catcher there. It's a kind of a pink, light blue, almost a Jackrabbit's light blue, dual color leather. I really like it. The Gameday themselves wearing the traditional Gameday uniforms, pinstripes, blue and white. And Jorge will take a strike in the outside corner. And 1 ball, 2 strikes. So this pitcher really, number 99, kind of leading or leaning with his curveball, which is working for him all but once. There it is again. And that ball is corked right at the shortstop. And good swing by Jorge, just hits them where they are. And that's 2 down now. So 2 up, 2 down for the Jackrabbits. And a breeze blowing from left to right here across, which is cooling down an otherwise very enjoyable warm day. And Teddy hits that ball deep into left field. The left fielder's underneath it, and he grabs it. So the wind killed that one a little bit. Long strike, but a long hit, but an out nonetheless. So Teddy is down. 3 up, 3 down for the Jackrabbits. Not the start we wanted, but there we go. We're going to have to come back now and have Teddy on the mound and do the same to the Titans. We will have Aaron back in the box today, again, working on trying to figure out how to get his audio to work a little bit better as well. He's also still injured. What's up, Mark? So good to see you.
Hey, how are you, Sarah?
You can sit. You can see anywhere you want. You're welcome to sit next to me.
Yeah.
Joined here by Isaiah's dad, Mark, in the broadcast booth, but I don't know if he's not. He promises not to talk. Exactly. So we'll go through the defensive alignment here as soon as we get everybody on the field. I do like what I see, a lot of running out to positions and people getting ready. Teddy gets the nod to start today's game.
Stuff, man, stuff. You guys play this weekend?
And
Stuff.
just a reminder, the 2025 goals for the Jackrabbits for every player is hustle. A lot of hustle. Want to see kids running around, doing the little things that don't require the talent. As simple as just showing up and working hard. And then body language. What's the body language? You know, what did Jorge and Teddy do there on well-struck balls that just went right to the outfielder and the shortstop? Did they hang their head, or did they just trot back knowing that sometimes that happens? And then finally, performance. A 400 batting average, a 650 on-base percentage, and 850 slugging. So we'll get to those stats. The boys were up and down quick in that top of the first, so I won't have stats for you for them, but I'll start getting the stats to the other boys as they get up. So Teddy warming up here, and his battery mate is Esai. Note to self, we need to make sure Esai gets a really great gift from our family. We got, looks like a slight hiccup over here. Everybody getting around behind somebody who may have taken a ball during infield in a bad spot. That's the way I see it. So Teddy on the mound, Esai behind the plate. The infield all gathered currently over by second base to see what's going on. In left field, I've got, who do I got there? Can't see because he's standing behind the third base coach. In center, I've got, is that Jack? Yeah. In right, I've got Mason. I think in left is Chris. Jabrell at first, Ricardo at second, Jorge at short, Gianni at third. So your standard infield, starting infield for the Jackrabbits. And the Jackrabbits with their own little kind of whip around here as the ball goes all the way to the center fielder, pretty uncommon. And then the entire infield meets up to make Teddy smile. Number 23 will step in. Went through the big oven mitt in his back pocket. Sign that he's looking to steal, so Teddy's got to make sure he does his best to keep him off the base paths. The first pitch is a ground ball right to Gianni. He picks it up. He throws it over to first. Jabrell with a great stretch, and they get him. So 1 pitch, 1 down on a 5-3 putout. Excellent play by the Jackrabbits. Teddy does what he needs to do, which is first pitch strike, first batter out, and more importantly, keeps the kick with the oven mitt off the base paths. And number 28 will step in now for Game Day Titans. See Teddy's first pitch of the at-bat. And Teddy heaves a 58-mile-an-hour pitch. That felt faster than that. I don't think my gun's right. That was not 58. Let's see what this says. I also showed an 82-mile-an-hour return on the throwback knee side, so I'm pretty sure my gun's broken today. Beautiful 62-mile-an-hour pitch there. 1 ball, 1 strike now, number 28. So it looks like Game Day going, some kids going undershirts, other kids going sweatshirts. And Teddy with a 56-mile-an-hour curveball that does not curve would have plunked the batter right in the shoulder. Glad he moved out of the way. And now you got 2 balls and 1 strike. Teddy's yesterday, his changeup was really working. His slider was not. So we'll see what we get here. Swing and a miss with a 59-mile-an-hour change right there. So 2-2. That was really nice. So a big shout out to Garrett, who's running the scoreboard. I know I talk and I run the cameras, but if you really appreciate the scoreboard, make sure you tell Garrett thank you, because he runs that whole game. Oh, ball's away.
I like it.
Full count. I like that pitch. So let's see if Teddy maybe can get the batter to chase this next pitch. He doesn't have to chase, he's just going to foul it off. That's a 63-mile-an-hour fastball. So Teddy holding his own here through the first 2 batters. And we got a full count. So the payoff pitch will be forthcoming. Teddy on the mound and in the stretch. He doesn't have much of a windup. He likes to just come from the stretch on most everything. And that ball is popped up into left field. Chris will get underneath it. And he misses it completely. And that will turn into a 2-base error. Yeah, he did not track it in any way. It went over his head. Oh, wow, my second base camera is pretty wonky. So what should have been the second out of the inning ends up with a 2-base error on Chris in left field. Oh, hit a glove? Yeah, definitely an error there. That is Chris, right? That's not Emilio?
Hey, keep pitching. Doing great.
I would hate to give the wrong kid Anyway, Teddy's doing what he needs to do. Number 2 will step in after we do a little gardening out there at second base, a dirty bag. Thank you. So now it's 1 down, guy on second. Number 2 steps in with a fresh count. Teddy steps off. Gathering his thoughts here. Teddy does a really good job of shaking off usually those errors, but that one he's probably super frustrated with. Beautiful 62-mile-an-hour strike right down. Colfax, number 2. Not sure what number 2 was looking for there on a bunt. That would have been a nice one to bunt, unless he thought his runner was stealing and he was supposed to take. Regardless, it's a 1-strike count now to number 2, and Teddy goes back. And Teddy has a fake throwback, or motion back to second. Swing and a miss, a 60-mile-an-hour curveball. Starts out over the plate and breaks away. Number 2 is just a little outside on that one. So now no balls and 2 strikes. So this is where Teddy really needs to mature as a pitcher. He has historically lost batters when he goes up to. There's a runner, swing and a miss, and a play at third. Not in time. So we do get to strike him out, but we don't get to throw him out. So 2 down, and runner at third. So the number 4 hitter steps in. I can't see his number. Number 17 looks like. He's a lefty. And there's a foul ball. Whoa, just almost takes out number 99 in the on-deck circle. Good thing he's moving.
Work back there.
And Jabrell needs to be ready because this guy's way ahead of it. Now, Teddy's curveball will break into the 17, so I don't expect you're going to see a lot of fastballs and changeups. And there's a thank you. Look what I found. And with that, Teddy gets actually 4 outs this inning, 3 which matter. Shut down the Titans. He's got a proud mama. He's a proud boy coming off there, especially with the look what I found on the comebacker. And with that, the Jackrabbits are going to put their helmets on, and we'll see who comes up. I believe Gianni will be leading off, and then you've got the list of everybody else there on the screen in front of you.
Hey guys, come here. You know what it was?
Let's go.
Steve, where's Steve at? Steve.
I'm going to sleep there. I had it on our last day, so just I'll go look for it. We have ice packs, they should be in the back. You want me to get one? Katie.
And ladies and gentlemen, we are super thankful for our sponsors this year, helping defray the cost of travel. Everything from helping cover the cost of permits.
Get on and order me a case of things, please. If we use them all, you guys got to tell us so we can replenish.
Gutter, spectrum, lighting, signing, and electrical, M-Tech Mechanical, and Kirby's Roofing and Exteriors. So if you have a chance to use any of those 5 companies' services, please do so. We let them know it's because they support the Jackrabbits. We appreciate it. Gianni steps in and swings the curveball. Beautiful curveball. This kid, number 99, that's really his best pitch, and he's using it to great effect. Jackrabbits having a little trouble with it. And that ball's going to be 60 and up near the chin. Gianni. And we got a 1-1 count to Gianni. Here comes number 99 from the windup. Ooh, and Gianni on a 52-mile-an-hour curveball way out in front of it. So excellent job by number 99 to just keep snapping off these curveballs. Now, if he floats or hangs the curveball, it could all be trouble. And Gianni hits him in the foot. He goes to first because, of course, Gianni always goes to first on hit by pitch, leading the team in hit by pitch by a ton. I believe an exponential amount. So Ricardo will step in. Yeah, he was like, "Yep, that hit me. I guess I should take first." And Gianni will be taking the lead off of first, and Ricardo steps in. That ball is high and away. Ball 1. Ricardo leading the team in average. He's batting .667, so for every 3 at-bats he registers, he's getting hits on with 2 of them. And that ball is inside, 61, ball 2. Of his 16 hits out of 24 registered at-bats, he has 12 singles, 3 doubles, and 1 monster home run. He's also driven in 17 runners, and he himself has scored 15 times. So 3-0. Oh, is that high? Is that high? Ball? Strike? Okay. 2 balls and 1 strike. And the next pitch is on its way. Oh, foul ball. Ricardo way ahead on that curveball. So, 52-mile-an-hour curveball from number 99 with some really good horizontal action, meaning it's breaking away from the right-handed batter. Going to 2-2. We'll see if they come back with a fastball here. No, they go with a curve. It loops away. Full count for Ricardo, 3-2. We really want to see one of these hanging curveballs. That's going to be the thing that Jackrabbits can really tee off on. So far, number 99 has not offered us a single one. Swing and a miss, a 58-mile-an-hour fastball. And throw down. So now in steps Mason with 1 down, a runner on first. Mason Mason did not see the sign. So we'll see what, hopefully that doesn't come back to haunt us. Swing and a miss at 59. So number 99, not overpowering on the speed, but the change of speed and the change of location is really flummoxing the Jackrabbits here with only a couple of good hits so far. Beautiful strike, 51, breaking right over the plate. So now with 2 strikes, number 99 can just play with Mason and do whatever, throw whatever he wants here. And what he wants is a curveball that doesn't curve again. 48, wow. He took a little off that one, and you could tell he didn't quite get the snap on it, and it didn't have the break. So number 99 then readjusts on the mound. Gianni with a decent sized lead. Oh, and Mason hits that one into the street. Someone's going to have to go a long way to go get that because it is not going to stop anytime soon. So now we're going to see another curveball here, almost certainly. Yep. And Mason goes. And so Mason. So because Gianni was not running, Mason is out, but Gianni does get to go to second on the pass ball. So not really a productive out as much as just the fact that the pass ball happened. But you can see Gianni there standing in second. So now Jack will step in. So the curveball is going to look very different now to Jack. It's going to start away and it's going to break in. Let's see if they throw more fastballs here. And that's a fastball away, ball 1. In the on-deck circle is Isai. Jack's batting .348 on the season. He does have a .500 on-base percentage. And he's going to hit that ball through the right side. And Gianni's going to hold. And now Gianni will be home. There's no one to cover it. And that'll be it. And we're going to have heads-up play from Jack. Nobody covering third. So a single for Jack ends up getting a run in, and Jack all the way to third because he kept trailing the pitch. So heads-up play by Jack. You're playing a really smart play by everybody. Gianni held and then watched for the pass ball and got it, and then Jack trailing was all the way to third now. So 1 in for the Jackrabbits, and we'll have 2 down, and Isai will be stepping in as soon as Coach, he calls a timeout. He is displeased as he can be with that play there. Everything from the throw from right field, the catcher, to then no one covering either home nor third. So a really good opportunity for Coach to teach his team about what they need to be doing. A lot of people stand around watching the game. If you love baseball, you know that you can never be standing around. You are always moving. You know, may have felt as though the center fielder or left fielder had no role there, but even there's a play to be had. So Isai will step in now after a teaching moment from the Gameday coach. And Isai will take a 58-mile-an-hour pitch for strike 1. He's batting .400, but I want to point out that he has 10 RBIs, which puts him third on the team for runs batted in. And that ball's high for ball 1. 1 ball, 1 strike. So while Isai's batting average at .400 is exactly where the coach wants it to be, really it's the driving the runs in, which he has an opportunity here with Jack now on third. And he just absolutely crushes that ball into deep center field. It's going to go all the way to the wall. He's going to drive in Jack easily, and standing at second will be Isai. I think I have to go back and look, but that might have been our first hanging curveball from number 99, and able to do something with it, thankfully, because he's been so good on the with his curve here. Jabril will step in. Where's Jabril? Shoot. Jabril. He's batting .389. Swing and a miss, a 59-mile-an-hour fastball there. He's got 7 hits, including 4 singles and 3 doubles. He's got 8 RBIs, and he's walked 4 times. Swing and a miss at a 51-mile-an-hour curveball. Dang, 99's curveball is so good. We all know it's coming, and no one can still do anything with it. Man. Really good execution by 99. Isai out at second with 2 down. We'll be running on contact. Look for the curveball again. Oh, he throws it away. Completely throws it away. And there's going to be a play at third. It's going to hit Isai in the back. And we're going to have a play at home now. And Isai scores on a pass ball and then a throw by the catcher that hits Isai in the back. And the Jackrabbits will score their 2nd run of the game. Not the way we probably drew it up in the pre-team meeting, but we'll take runs in any way we can get them. So 2 across in the top of the 2nd here. And Jabrell will step in now with a 1-ball, 2-strike count and 2 down. Do we have 3 across? Oh, we have 3 across. You're right, because Jack. Oh! And there's the curveball that doesn't curve. Jabrell will take that off his hip. His dad couldn't be prouder. I'm taking him, and we're going to have a timeout here because Jabrell is going to need a little bit of time to stretch that out. So we flip the lineup over, and Chris will step in with Jorge in the on-deck circle. Jackrabbits with a 3-0 lead, excuse me. Are we in the bottom of the 2nd? Or top of the 2nd here. We had an 11:15 start time, so we're about 25 minutes into this game. And we've got a play from the ump. Oh, swing and a ball at his shoe tops. We're going to take Jabrell out, it looks like, and he's going to be subbed for. We got some questions here about whether we can sub or and we have some question about whether we can do a pitch runner or there's some question here about whether we can sub the starter or whether we can sub the runner exactly. So there's just some clarification here about we're not subbing for the runner for injury. We're actually going to sub Jabrell out. And we're going to put Joe in. So I think what that means is Jabrell will be out defensively in the 2nd inning. I think that's what that means. However, Jabrell can be returned to the lineup 1 time as a starter. So looks like we are going to go ahead and play here. 1 strike count to Chris. Ball's away. 1 ball, 1 strike. So Joe with a decent sized lead at first, but not a stealing size lead. And there's a ground ball right off the shortstop's glove. He has a nice glove flip to the second baseman for the force out for out number 3 of the inning. But not before the Jackrabbits plate 3, and got to be pretty darn pleased with themselves. We go to the bottom of the 2nd. Teddy will be back on the mound, and I think based upon that conversation about subs, we're going to have Joe at first as a defensive replacement for Jabrell. And I'll be back in just a bit.
I don't understand. He's like, you can't sub for the runner. I said, I'm not pitch running. He's like,
So the house that we have in Jersey, my grandparents but my parents are originally from New York. My grandparents retired in Jersey. They bought that house in 1980, brand new, in a retirement community. 2 bedrooms and bath, biggest bottom you could get. Lived well into it. Now he's retired.
Being the ice.
You know, like, and then you can't enjoy your retirement with current and again, it's my
Hey, Coach, he went over with Emilio. He knows
yeah.
fine.
Time put away everything. I know. It stinks. Well, it's when they opened up.
Yeah, check 5 hole. Everything's down.
And that started with
And ump calls for coaches. Ump not having the meet at the mound thing the Jackrabbits like to do. So with that, we're going to get started here very quickly with bottom of the second. Teddy's first pitch is 61 and high. And that next pitch is 59 and high. That looked to be a change that didn't quite change. See if Teddy can regain that first inning form. And that is 60 and outside. It fell faster than that. But 3-0 now. Let's see if Gameday has the take on here for number 99, the pitcher, or if he's allowed to swing. It doesn't matter. That ball was totally nowhere near the zone. So Teddy with 4 pitches, none of which are competitive. And he'll walk the first batter. Free base on balls. No reason to give the number 2 seed in the tournament any free bases. Jackrabbits got to get this lead runner here. And that ball is hit right to Jorge. And, he overthrows first. So that's all right. We get the 1 pitch, 1 out for that batter there on a shot to Jorge. And we don't get the double up at second because Jorge fired that off a little too high to Joe. But we'll take it. 1 pitch, 1 out there. So 5 pitches in to this inning. Teddy trying to keep every inning to 15 or less pitches. He's got a runner on first, and he's got 1 down. Beautiful ball for 62 right there across the letters. Yeah, it was a ball, but it was across the letters and over the plate. And a pop-up off to the right side. Potentially Joe could get there, and it's out of play. So 1 ball, 1 strike now. Number 15 as he steps back into the box. Teddy on the rubber. Runner at first taking 2 or 3 step lead. And Teddy will float in a 56 mile an hour breaking ball of some sort that doesn't really break.
Come on, Teddy!
And Teddy overthrows that one in the dirt, came out of his hand super funny. 3 balls, 1 strike now, number 15.
Come on, Teddy, reset, bud. Deep breath.
There it is. Strike 2, 60 miles an hour. At the waist on the inside corner, we have a full count now with 1 down.
Come on, Teddy, you got this, bud.
Payoff pitch is forthcoming. The runner's still at first. There it is, strike 3. There it is, beautiful. Same pitch, 60 miles an hour right on the corner. And so 2 down now with the runner still on first, who got the base on balls there. Teddy up to about 11 pitches on the inning. And number 7 steps in. So we have a 7-on-7 matchup here. And we're not talking about small town football. We're talking about number 7 facing number 7 on the mound. I'm happy to claim the number 7 that's on the mound. That's my son. Could not be prouder of my boy. There it is. Yes. Ump's giving that inside pitch. Teddy might as well have lived there. That was a 63-mile-an-hour fastball. Proud of Teddy and Eastside. I understand where the zone is. The ump over the inside. And there's a play down at second. And Eastside. They got him on the throw down. So number 7 will return in the bottom half of the next inning. But for that, number 99 is out at second. Jackrabbits are able to keep the Titans from scoring. And with that, we go to the top of the third. Jackrabbits 3, Titans 0. And unrelated to baseball whatsoever, but as a big Fiorentina football fan, I just want to say that the Google has told me that at halftime, Fiorentina 2, Juventus 0. Woot woot. Fiorentina playing for a coveted 6th spot in the Serie A. In Europe, they do things differently. They allow almost winners, and they allow ties, which is obviously un-American. But with a 6th place victory in the Serie A, or 6th place in the Serie A, Fiorentina would get to go on to play European football next season. So that season over there is about to come to an end. Juventus, of course, could score at will, and so who knows if that will hold through the final 45 minutes. But right now, this Fiorentina fan is yelling Forza Viola. Number 99 will be back on the mound here. Jorge, Teddy, and Gianni will be at least the 3 batters we see for this inning, hopefully more. I do want to say, very proud of the bottom of the order. So the top of the order laid an egg, really. I think it was the first 5 batters got out. No, Gianni got on with a hit it by pitch, but 5 of the first 6 batters got out. It was the 7, 8, 9 batters that really did all the damage there in the second inning. So Jackrabbits need to do that more. Aaron is injured. He has a bum shoulder, and I haven't seen. I saw Emilio's mom, so I think Emilio's here, and I think Joe's here. We're only batting 9 today, though.
Okay, got it.
Not having any of this meeting stuff between innings, calling game day off, and the pitch is on its way before 15's even ready, and that's a shot up the middle, just underneath the glove of the diving second baseman, all the way to the fence. That's going to turn into a surprise double. I'll be honest, I did not see that as a double off the bat. Jorge with a leadoff double, doing what he needs to do to bring honor to the top of the order. And with that, 1 pitch and a runner on second. Teddy will step in. Teddy, who was 0 for 4 yesterday, backside collapsing, so popping everything up, crushed the ball into left field in his first at bat, but the wind kind of died down. The left fielder made a really good play to get underneath it for a catch. So Teddy 0 for 1 today. So he is in a 5 at-bat slump here, and he's going to take a 51-mile-an-hour. I think that was the curve over the top of his head. All right. Teddy is batting .516 on the season, and he's got 16 hits, 8 of which are singles, 8 of which are doubles.
Way to reset, bud. Stay tall, bud.
And we'll see if there's another play. Here comes the pitch. Teddy swings and misses at a 53-mile-an-hour curveball that he was fooled on completely. Like father, like son. But he's got to know that 99's, oh shoot, I missed that, sorry. 99's pitch there, his go-to pitch is the curve, so he's got to be looking for it. And that pops over the top of Teddy's head. Teddy being told stop ducking because he actually put his head in the way of the ball. He needs to just turn. He needs to, pull exactly what the kid did yesterday, unfortunately. We don't want to have anybody have any more head injuries. He's going to take that ball high. Ump lets us know it's 3 balls, 1 strike.
Let's go 7.
Now with the 3-1 here, number 99 will have to go to his best pitch, which has been the curve. He has the curve grip. You just saw it on his leg there. There it was. Swing and a miss. 53.
Let's go, Teddy.
Here we go. Full count now with the runner on second. Jorge very aggressive out there. If the ball gets into the outfield, I'd assume Jorge would try to score. Ball inside. Ball 4. And Teddy will take a walk. So runners, first 2 batters reach base safely. Runners at first and second. Oh, I missed that Jorge stole third, and he just ran.
They missed it too.
Yeah, we missed it too. Runner Jorge.
The other team missed it.
Yeah, Jorge's super aggressive. He just takes third. Let's see Teddy going. And they just let Teddy go. So now we got second and third. And we've got 290 down the line, 300 down the left field line, and 305 to center. If he hangs a curveball, Gianni could hit that far easily. But he doesn't. Gianni swings and misses at a 51 mile an hour. And he's got 2 strikes now, so Gianni got to be really defensive. 2-strike approach, wider stance, choke up a little bit on the ball. Swing and a miss. 52 mile an hour curveball. Number 99's curveball is just freaking deadly, man. It is just so deadly. I respect it. Everybody know it's coming, and we can't do anything with it. Teddy was flummoxed what to do with it. Gianni flummoxed what to do with it. Really, the best hit we've had is the one that he hung to Isai. Ball outside. Eagle-eyed Ricardo, who walked his first at bat, takes ball 1. General quiet has settled over the field right now. Both sets of parents kind of quiet. And swing and a miss. Strike 1. So with 1 down, the runners have to be smart. Anything in the air, they have to go halfway or tag. Anything on the ground, they'll be running. And that ball will be away. Another curve. And we'll see what the next pitch is here on its way. Looks like that was the fastball. It hit 61, but it was low and away for 3 balls and 1 strike. So Ricardo now given the green light. If it's over the plate, he'll be swinging. Teddy at second, Jorge at third. Strike 2. 54. There we go. It is a full count. So full count now. And butterflies in my stomach and the pitch. Swing and a miss at a 52 mile an hour curveball. Tell me if you've seen that before. Man, 2 times that we knew the curveball was coming on 2 strikes pitch, and 2 times we missed. So Gianni went down swinging, Ricardo went down swinging. Mason steps in now. Mason struggled a little bit in his first at bat on this curveball, so let's see if he's made changes. There's a 62 fastball, starting number 99, starting him off with the fastball. And retrieved by the game day coach and back into the mitt of the pitcher. Talked to the umpire before the game. He's got 3 games behind the plate, so he'll get our game, and then he'll get the next game, which will be the winner of this game. We'll get to the breakdown for the potential games this afternoon in the half inning. Whoa. We're in behind Mason there. Mason batting .554 on the season. His on-base percentage is .667. He's had 12 hits, 10 of which are singles and 2 of which have been doubles. A single here would be lovely with 2 outs. Everybody's running on contact. It's fine grass. Ball outside, 54. All right, we're number 99 is going to bring a curveball here. We all know it. So what can Mason do with it? And he kind of does a little excuse me swing right to the pitcher, who makes a nice grab on the mound there for the 3rd out of the inning. So Jackrabbits do threaten but do not plate any. And we go to the bottom of the 3rd. 3-0 still for the Jackrabbits.
I don't know. But we don't normally. We've been lucky so far this year to play on the varsity field.
Gotcha.
Normally we play
Be on the practice field.
Yeah, park field near across the way.
Yeah.
But
All right, number 7 steps in with a fresh count, and the first pitch from Teddy is fouled away for strike 1. Just talking to another dad here who has the opportunity to start live streaming and broadcasting his other kid's game, and just doing a little bit of comparing of notes. So with a swing and a miss, a 58 now. Whatever that was, it looked like it had a red dot on it. I think that was a breaking ball, not a change. So no balls and 2 strikes now to number 7, Horn. And we'll see if Teddy comes with a fastball or a changeup here. It's a foul ball off the helmet, actually, of the batter while he's in the batter's box. So, ump got hit with the bat there. Number 7 threw the bat on his way out of the box. Surprisingly, probably because he was trying to avoid getting whacked in the face with a foul ball. Regardless, it's a warning. And do it again, it's an automatic out. So with an 0-2 count, here comes the pitch. And there's a ground ball right back to Teddy. And he's going to walk it over to first. And Joe grabs it for the first out of the inning. So 4 pitches, 1 out. It's for Teddy. Let's go through the defensive arrangement. And we have Isai behind the plate, of course. Again, Teddy owes Isai the biggest of birthday and Christmas gifts for catching him all the time. Joe's at first. We had that defensive change when Jabrell got hit by pitch. We have Ricardo at second, Jorge at short, and Gianni at third. In center is Jack. In right looks like Emilio, and in left is Chris, and that was first pitch strike. So number 10. So Teddy doing what he needs to do in each of the innings, get the first batter out, and then starting everybody with a strike. Strike 2 at a beautiful 58-mile-an-hour. I think that's a breaking ball of some sort. He's got a curve and a slider. Usually the curve moves horizontally and the slider vertically. This one's doing both. There it is, swing and a miss at strike 3. 3 pitches, 3 down, or 1 down, and Teddy with the second out of the inning on a strikeout there. So in steps number 5.
Let's go, Teddy!
And a left-hander. So Teddy's breaking pitches won't work as effectively as they'll be moving into the zone rather than away from. So swing and a miss, a 65-mile-an-hour fastball. Fastest we've seen Teddy throw all weekend. And my heart is pounding. I could not be prouder of my son right now in this outing, but as we all know, they're 13 and 14. Things can change on a dime. He swings at an inside pitch. 2 strikes now. Teddy just in a zone right now. And wow, he hung a curveball. 290 but foul by number 5. Don't throw that pitch anymore. Beautiful swing by number 5. It was just a little ahead of it. I think you got to go back to the fastball here. You don't want to give him any sort of changeup. Ball away, but 65, trying to get him to chase.
Let's go, Teddy! You got this, bud!
Go, Coltrane!
Ball high. Good take by number 5. Teddy with a 4.2 ERA prior to this game. Jack on the team with the most innings and also with a 3.65. So, ooh, this is where Teddy runs into trouble. He goes 0-2 and then he starts messing around. Now it's a full count again.
You got this, bud! Deep breath!
15th pitch of the inning, forthcoming. And we'll see. And we got a fire or ambulance in the outfield. Ball outside, just barely misses on a 64-mile-an-hour fastball. So after going no balls, 2 strikes, he goes and throws 4 balls to him, gives him a free base on balls. Number 23 will step in.
Got this, Teddy! Oh.
And this is the top of the order now. We got the big pink oven mitt. Good throw over. Runner is back in time. And number 23 steps in now. Got his bat ready. Teddy coming set. And it is shot down the left, or just past the right fielder. Chris gets down on it. And a beautiful, oops, sorry, that should have been this camera angle. Beautiful shot by number 23 there. And now we've got runners on first and second. In steps, I believe 28. Yes, 28 for game day. And now we've got game day very much challenging. For second time through the order, everybody knows now what Teddy's got and what they've seen. This is dangerous territory. Beautiful 63-mile-an-hour pitch right there. And a lot more life now on the side of the game day stands. With 2 down and runners at first and second. And Teddy's 61-mile-an-hour curveball doesn't curve. It was very close, but Gianni dropped the ball. So good heads-up running play. Delayed steal by the runner at second. So now we've got second and third. So really heads-up play, but now it's all about getting the batter. And we got 2 balls and 1 strike now. Teddy looking a little bit more labored out there.
Teddy, you got this, bud! Deep breath!
I'd love to see him just rock back and fire a fastball here and just challenge the batter. Instead, he hits that ball straight up. Fair ball. Fair ball. Runners now. The runner will be safe at home, and Isai has the error. And he threw the ball into the outfield, and Chris backing up like he needs to. Teddy should have been catching that according to coach. So now we got runners at first and third. Someone call a timeout. We got a timeout. And Isai should have dropped his helmet as well. So a lot of unfortunate errors there, unforced errors, if you will. So we'll see if they throw here. Isai has a good arm. We have already got the runner at second once. The runner at first has a big lead. He's going on first move. Swing, a foul ball straight back by number 2. And the runner at second will have to return. So there's just a reminder, it is a foul ball, is dead. The runner at second, the runner first who was stealing second, has to retreat. So 1 strike now to number 2 from Teddy. As I mentioned, it only takes one unfortunate at bat, and everything can change. Number 2 steps out. Teddy comes set. Strike 2 on the inside corner.
Come on, Teddy, you got this, bud.
All
right, we got 2 strikes now. Ricardo not going to hold the runner at second because there's a guy at third and ahead of him. There it is. Oh, 59. Breaking ball over the inside corner of the plate. And we call it a ball. That was a really beautiful curve, yeah. And that ball is popped up, and it could end up in no man's land. Jack's in on it. It's going to drop. And he's got a slide there. That could have been dangerous. And with that, that's 3 now for 3-3. This is a brand new ball game. What looked like we had inning in hand is now the wheels have fallen off. And now with a runner at first and 2 down, in steps the lefty number 17. And all of these runs should be unearned, I believe. Trying to think, well, maybe a 1 earned run. First one was earned. Yeah, it was a walk and then stolen bases, and then. And that ball is corked over Jack's head. It's going to go all the way 305 off the fence. And we're going to need to break the throw into second.
Good job getting that in. Did you get him? I think you got him.
And they got him at second. All right, way to get it in. And with that, the Jackrabbits, woo! They dodge an absolute freight train of a bullet, but they do give up 3. It is a brand new ball game, ladies and gentlemen, as we go to the top of the 4th. Oh, Jackrabbits need to put some runs on the board. Woo-wee! Jack will see a first pitch fastball, and it will go into the glove of the center fielder, who makes an excellent catch tracking that down. And with that, we got 1 pitch, 1 out. A new pitcher, number 5, throwing a little bit harder. His warm-up pitches were in the 66 to 65 mile range. So we'll see if he has as good of a curve as number 99 did, which absolutely flummoxed our team. But with Jack down, now we have Isai stepping in and Joe in the on-deck circle. And here comes the first pitch from the windup. And he throws that ball 72 right into the dirt for ball 1. So we're going to go from a finesse pitcher to a flamethrower here, it looks like. Good job by the Game Day coaches to kind of mix things up for the Jackrabbits, who've been holding their own today in our first AAA tournament here. And he's going to throw that one equally as hard and equally as into the dirt. So what you've got is number 5, very, very common problem of kids these age, trying to throw as hard as they can. And they wheel back and they whip around and they throw real hard. And when doing so, it completely messes up where they let go of the ball, what they're doing with their hips, what they're doing driving with their legs. And often then you get speed, but you get no accuracy, in which we've seen the last 2 pitches. Next pitch on its way. There's 70 and right down Colfax. So he took a little off. See, just a slight difference, 70 to 72, and much more accurate. And from the windup, this kid acts quick. And he's going to throw that one in the dirt. And I think we got a full count now. Full count. Yep. I think so. I think the first pitch was a strike. So Isai now just need to be looking for fastball straight as an arrow. And he's going to take that ball away for ball 4. Isai runs down to first.
Let's go, Joe!
And Joe will be back in the box for this flamethrower here, hitting 70. We have not seen 70 on a regular basis at all. We've seen it occasionally, but certainly not on a regular basis. And Isai is going to go to second. And we'll take that 90 feet. Well, we have a timeout, and okay, so first and third, we're not getting the coach coming out, just first and third to go and have a conversation with the new pitcher, and the catcher waddles on out there in his battle armor, and they have a quick conversation. Ump says, let's go, and we're going to be back now with Joe in the box and a 1-0 count. Swing and a miss. That one was 72. Whatever was said there worked. That was heat and right down the middle. We've got, looks like Chris in the on-deck circle. And that ball was a curve at 57 in the dirt. Isai thought about going. Great job by the catcher to block it. And action there by 2 kept Isai from picking up the extra 90 feet. Ball's inside, low. He doesn't come set for more than a second. He takes ball 4. Low and inside there to ball 4.
Let's go, Chris!
So number 5 working super quick here. He might actually be served by just taking a little bit of a breath here, because he can throw real hard and can clearly be accurate. Yeah, there's the breath he needs. Here comes the next pitch. And he freezes Chris. So Chris calls time. Jorge in the on-deck circle. Isai at second. Joe at first. And that ball is high. Good discipline by Chris to not swing. And we're about an hour and 5 minutes into this ball game. So ladies and gentlemen, 40 minutes of good baseball still ahead of us. Swing and a miss. Chris has got to be swinging earlier. That 71 mile an hour fastball getting on him. Nice curve, 58. So a good 13 mile an hour difference between the fastball and the curve. And you got to think that 51's best pitch is the fastball, so you're going to see the fastball here. And you do, and it's almost takes Chris on the hips. Chris back in the box ready for this. Strike 3, and Chris goes down looking, and Jorge will step in.
Yeah.
So Jorge steps in with 2 down and runners at first and second. And he foul tips the ball into the glove. 70-mile-an-hour fastball there. Teddy in the on-deck circle.
Base hit, buddy, base hit.
And that's a curveball for ball 1. An excellent job to block by number 2. Again, nothing but respect for catchers. They throw their body into harm's way, much like first responders and folks in the military. Those guys got way more courage than I do. Very hard position, nothing but respect. Plus, he's got to catch a 70-mile-an-hour pitch from the other guy. Like his regular day job, not just blocking the ball, is hard.
Talking to his friend the other day about catching. It doesn't play baseball. Telling him part of it is you have 80. These kids are pitching in like the 80s.
Yeah, at the high school, yeah.
Yeah, and
Yeah,
scary.
the ball comes in hard. You can't flinch, you can't close your eyes. You got to know what's coming before it's coming. Big pitch to Jorge here. And Jorge, it's a shot down the first base line to the first baseman who grabs it. Wow, what a glove by number 15. Man, well played. That was excellent defense. And with that, the Jackrabbits, while they challenge again, second inning in a row, do not score any runs. And we'll see who comes out here in the bottom of the 4th to pitch. I did want to talk through a little bit about where this 2025 Luck of the Irish 14U AAA tournament's going here on this is championship day. So the first game of the day, we had GBG Colorado beat Catalyst. They moved on then to the 1 o'clock game. The winner of this game will play GBG Colorado at 1 p.m. So make sure that you have liked, subscribed, and hit the bell, so that way you know when we go live for the 1 o'clock game, should we get there. Otherwise, we are off next weekend, and so you'll want to have that subscription and the bell so you know when we go live in a couple of weeks. Looks like Teddy back on the mound. The winner of that 1 o'clock game will then advance to the championship game. So we are in the quarterfinal now. The semifinal will be at or about 1 o'clock. My guess is after 1. We got a late start here, and this game is tight. So it's probably going to go the full hour 45, which would mean that we would go until right at the 1 o'clock hour. So assume the 1 o'clock game starts late. The winner of the 1 o'clock game would then play at 5. So if the Jackrabbits were to win this game, they would play immediately afterwards. Then they'd have a 2-hour break, and the championship game would be at 5 p.m. today. So all the other games happening right now, we've got SJ Chargers, who we've played a bunch, versus the Slammers playing on the other field. The winner of that game will then play the winner of the Royals, who we saw yesterday, and the Glenwood Gunners. So the teams that we could see in the championship, if we get there, would be the Chargers, the Slammers, the Gunners, or the Royals. So really great competition among this 14U AAA Luck of the Irish tournament today. Isai will get behind the plate now after put his battle armor back on after being stranded out at second, right? He's got stranded at second, I think. Teddy back on the mound, and number 99 looks like he will lead off for game day. All right, we settle in for a brand new ball game here. Bottom of the 4th, 3-3, number 99 in versus Teddy. First pitch is hit to the shortstop. Jorge picks it up, and he's going to throw it pretty high to Joe. Joe, for some reason, does not come down with that pitch, or that throw, excuse me. And so number 99 on with an error on our first baseman. And unfortunate, because Teddy did exactly what he was supposed to do, which is first pitch strike, first batter out. His defense has let him down a couple of times today.
It's 3 innings.
He pitched, okay, so Teddy pitched 3 innings yesterday, pitched 4, or well, yeah, he's into 3 1/3 so far. Swing and a miss, a 60-mile-an-hour pitch there, number 19. And so I don't remember in Caba how many innings you get. I think you get 7. I think you get 7. So this should be Teddy's last inning. And unless we make the championship game, will be the last inning of the tournament for him. 59, that was a change-up. So Teddy, no balls, 2 strikes now. You get that's like a new rule now at the 14U level. If you get you get 1 extra inning to get the championship game. So, and the next pitch is just corked through the left side. Teddy left that change-up up, and 19 did an excellent job smacking that through the left side. So that'll now be runners on first and second. So again, Teddy 0-2 and lost the batter. He's got to figure out a way to not have that continue to be an issue for him. So 15 steps in now with no outs, runners at first and second. Big cheer from Teddy's mom. Swing and a miss, 62. Teddy in and around the zone. He did leave that last changeup up high to 15, who's punished him for it, but certainly he's pitching well today. That ball is in the dirt. It was 60. Great stomp by Isai. Going down in the hockey goalie pose, keeping it from going through his legs. And the Teddy's set. Foul back. And 1 ball, 2 strikes, says Blue. So Teddy, you want to be smart here. Checking second, not being a robot out there, love that. And that was a curve that doesn't curve for ball 2. 2-2 now. Again, gotta do better at not losing these guys when he's got 2 strikes on him. Puts extra pitches on the arm and base runners on. And that ball is corked into deep, deep center. Jack underneath it though, looking confident. And he grabs it, and nobody tags up, and so the Jackrabbits are able to get him at third, Oh, the ball gets away. I don't know what Jack decided to not throw it to his cutoff man, and where we had game day, dang it, from not moving up, Jack's error moves everybody up 90 feet. So Jack was the hero at the end of the last inning for throwing it directly to the base. That time he threw it way offline to third, and everybody moves up. So Jackrabbits helping out game day where they don't need help. They're the number 2 seed, undefeated yesterday. So 1 down, which should really be 2 down, and runners at second and third. So that ball's hit straight back and out of play. And Teddy will be retrieved a ball and have a new one to throw here. So Teddy really needs a strikeout here. With only 1 down and 2 runners in scoring position, it is going to be on his shoulders to get the strikeout of number 7 here. So 7v7. And there's a ground ball through the left side. It will score 1. It will score 2. Because that ball is going to get away, because apparently we've never heard of hitting the cutoff man. And the runner is out at second. So I will bet your bottom dollar at practice this week we're doing nothing but hitting cutoffs, because that was a free base to the runner out at second. So 2 runs in, 1 earned. So now 5-3. Jackrabbits are behind for the first time all game. Runners going to third. Got him at third. Beautiful throw from Isai. Do not run on Isai. He is too good behind the plate today. What a tale of 2 kids. Yesterday, he couldn't make a throw anywhere near the base. Today, he's got two of our, what do we have at this point? We've got a total of 11 outs, and he's thrown out the runner twice. So 2 11s. And that was a ball way away. So now Teddy comes set. Ball's high, 60 miles an hour. So
Come on, Teddy!
let's reset here. We have
Deep breath, bud.
2 outs, which is good. We've got nobody on, also good. We've got 5-3 score because 2 runs have scored. One of them earned, one of them unearned, which is not good. And we have a 3-ball, 1 strike count to the batter, number 10. Teddy did not like his grip there. I could tell he was chasing the seam inside his glove, so he steps off and resets. Comes set now. He's got the grip he likes. And there's a beautiful 59 mile an hour. I think that was the changeup. And now we got a 3-2 count with 2 down. Oh, 2-2. Sorry, my bad. 2-2. So Teddy really in the driver's seat. He can throw the pitch he wants to throw here. He just needs to keep it low. And he keeps it too low. Bounces a 64 mile an hour pitch off the plate.
Come on, Teddy!
So now we're at the full count. Payoff pitch, 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 down.
Hang on, we're going to check the box. Who's got the
Over here.
score box? What do you have?
We have both. What do we have? Chuck, what do we have? Oh yeah, he's home team. So it was ball 4. I thought it was 3 and 2.
You
yeah,
said that.
Yeah. So the batter walks. I think you call a different pitch though if you know that it's a 3-2 count, which is really unfortunate because he called 2 and 2. So now number 5 will step in. That's the new pitcher for game day, and Teddy will have a runner on first. There it is. Strike 1. 64. So Teddy not gassed, throwing as hard as he's thrown all day here. Number 5 swinging the high flyer, the yellow and orange one. And he's going to pop that ball out of play right into the parking lot and misses the front of a Dodge Ram by just a few feet.
That's mine.
Oh.
Is it charcoal?
Yes, it's gray, yeah. Next pitch. That ball is way
I was
away.
thinking I might have been.
You are in foul territory, foul ball territory. So now we've got 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner at first, not looking like he's going, but you don't want to run on Isai anyway. And that ball is hit deep into left center, and Chris falls over. Chris fell over, and he will now be hitting the cutoff man, and the runner will score. It looked like Chris was underneath it, and then he kind of tripped or fell over. So that ball, yeah, the count where we didn't know the count, which leads to a walk, now comes back to bite us in the bottom with a runner with a beautiful double. Yeah. But Teddy left the ball up there again. So another ball that he left high to number 5, who drove it, 300 feet. And there's a ground ball through the left side. Chris will pick that up. And everybody's just going to go 90 feet because we hit the cutoff man that time. That's what you're supposed to do. And then I'll put runners on the corners. Teddy just needs 1 more out. Number 28 steps in.
It's okay, Teddy. You got this, bud.
Teddy's super frustrated right now. You can tell by his body language. Again, one of the things we're working on during... Oh, we're going to get a timeout. In fact, Coach is seeing it as well. I like this move here. Go have a conversation with Teddy. Teddy hasn't really pitched poorly at all. I think he should be pretty proud of himself. I think he's just frustrated with his... frustrated with a little bit with his defense. And we got 12:35. So by my count, we're an hour 20 in.
Be about 1:15 at about a couple of minutes.
I thought we started at 11:15. So it wouldn't be
1 o'clock.
1 o'clock, yeah. So we have about 25 minutes left in this game. And that was a very quick trip to the mound from Coach Paul. Teddy in now. There's a beautiful 62 mile an hour strike outside corner at the letters. next pitch is hit out to right field. And who was that? Emilio? Emilio jumps for it. It's going to get all the way past him. It's going to score 1. It's going to score 2. And ladies and gentlemen, the Gameday have put a big rift between us and them in the bottom here of the 4th. So I'm not sure, Emilio, is that Emilio that's out there, right?
Let's go, Teddy. You're good.
Not sure, Emilio was running into the sun. Not sure he saw it as well, because it looked like he was tracking it a little bit to the left. And that ball is hit. So we're now 3 times through. What happens in the pros is that they try not to let their starting pitcher get into the lineup. And we're going to walk number 2. And coach is walking the next 2 batters. I have no idea what happened other than my understanding is that so we intentionally walked 2 batters to get to a place in the lineup which then was an out, and I don't know why that batter was out, but we got the 3rd out. This is why you need to have a commentator, ladies and gentlemen, because there's no way on streaming you'd know this. So we had a runner at second. We then walked the batter. We then walked the next batter. Whoever was due up after that, we would have the bases loaded, but that person was then ejected. I heard Gameday say ejected, and therefore there would be an empty spot in the lineup, and an out was rung up. And so that's how the inning ended. I have watched...
Mike, is this a first for you?
I have watched 50 years of baseball. I was in utero watching baseball, and I have never seen that ever. I'm going to have to go talk to coach after the game. Have you ever seen anything like this? I mean, you used to not be able to walk guys just by saying walk them anyway. Yeah, we're asking the crowd here, and the crowd, Brandon, you ever seen it? Brandon's throwing his hands up. The moms are throwing their hands up in unison. Ricardo's dad's confused. The moral of the story is the Jackrabbits are batting now.
All right,
and
I know what happened.
Okay.
So,
Wait, I'm miking you up.
Okay, so the batter that was the 3rd out
Yes.
had gotten ejected earlier for arguing with the umpire.
Oh.
So our coach, Paul, walked to get to him, to
Right.
get out of the inning.
And since he was ejected, then he's an automatic
He's
out.
an automatic out.
I had missed. When did he argue with the ump?
I didn't see it.
Oh, wow.
I asked their coach why he got ejected, and he said for being a dumbass.
Oh, okay. So the runner that slid into second was ejected. Okay.
Oh, that makes sense.
Oh, so, well, there you go. Thank you. You have to come to all the games. I know your kid's not playing until May, but he's got to come to all the games. Teddy steps in.
One day, I know.
You can talk any day. I'll mic you up anything. Mark, here you go, Mark. It's all yours. We are live.
Let's go,
Teddy
Teddy!
now stepping in. Number 5. And that'll be quite the lesson for the
makes me too nervous. Maybe
his what?
next time I'll...
Okay, next time you'll come ready. His argument with the ump then took his team out of a rally there. I guess, yeah. So Teddy's in now with a 3-0 count, right? 3-0. And Teddy will be taken here. So number 5 throwing equally as hard as he was last inning. Jackrabbits are going to need to put a lot of guys on. So there's no heroics here. And he takes a lot off that one at 67, right down the middle. And Teddy was taken all the way anyway. He'd love to see that 67 again, though. Teddy with a pretty good eye at the plate. Doesn't make a lot of mistakes swinging at bad pitches. And that one's not going to be tempting. And Teddy's going to run down to first. Catcher does retrieve it, though, and so Teddy's not going to run to second.
Let's go, Gianni!
So Gianni steps in. And with 8-3, we got to move the line a lot here. So Gameday given, and there's a balk, so we'll get a free base on the balk.
Umpire's good.
Yeah, the umpire's on top of things. He's been in control of this game the whole time. So you like to see that? So I don't think 5 comes set for 1 second sometimes. That's my other thing. Swing and a miss at 66. Yeah. In his effort, in number 5's effort to quickly get the ball to the plate, now he's with Teddy out there. He's now coming set. And Gianni goes down and gets one off his shoe tops for foul ball. And we got no game balls for the ump. We currently don't have any balls. Apparently, oh, I guess we got one in the hand of the pitcher, but the ump doesn't have any. And we're going to take that pitch outside. Calls up Buenos Ojos from the dugout. I'd like to see Gianni's big bat hit one of these 72-mile-an-hour fastballs, but I'd like to hit him forward. I guess I'm seeing. I'll be more specific then.
Mike, you got to tell him what you need.
Yeah, exactly. I'd like to see him hit one in fair territory and not at somebody.
All right, I will talk spare.
Well, we can work out how we do it because I can do play-by-play. We can do color as well. So, yeah, we'll figure that out. Wow, nice curve. That thing. Okay, that thing started at the helmet and landed at the shoe tops, 59 miles an hour, but it was outside. Look for a fastball here. Wow, long pause. I could have crocheted a sweater in the amount of time here. And with that pause, and it gets away, and then we're gonna have a close play at third. We do not, there's no throw. So Teddy over on a ball in the dirt. So Jackrabbits battling here on number 5. Oh. And then we'll be there, play at home.
Darn it.
We got him out. Double play, strike him out, throw him out. Bummer. So Gianni swung at a pitch in his eyes and got away from the pitcher, and then threw down a first to complete the strikeout, and then Teddy got a late break on the throw. And with that, going from challenging to put some runs on the board to now 2 outs and nobody on. About 15 minutes left in the game. Jackrabbits may be down to the last out here because I wish our guys would actually swing. Mason kind of swung, Ricardo kind of swung, somebody else kind of swung. Swing at these things. But with only 12 or 15 minutes left in the game, if game day comes up, they'll have a chance to kind of stretch the game out. That ball is in the dirt and gets away. So Ricardo, he's got 1-1 count now. And number 9 called timeout. Number 99 called time to talk to number 5 on the mound, but we also had a clarification. It is 1-1. Swing and a miss. 68. Ricardo pulled his head. He was looking to see how far he was hitting that ball rather than making contact first. Foul tip and caught by the catcher. Great job by the catcher. Catch the foul tip for strike 3. So 3 up, 3 down on an unconventional manner. Jackrabbits still down by 5 runs, 8-3 as we go to the bottom of the 5th. And that should be it for Teddy, I think, if my numbers are correct.
Can't pitch another inning.
And we'll see who comes to the mound. I believe Chris was due to be on the mound in relief. And a lot of slow, look at that body language, no hustle. Jackrabbits, they letting the game get to him. Mason now running out to the field. We like to see that. And Isai will be coming behind the plate. Well, see, Chris went to second. So that means that looks like Jack is making his way out across the white lines here to get on the mound. And if you'd like to hear Mark join me in the booth, please leave a note in the Game Changer, not in Game Changer, Team Reach or YouTube, or send him a note, because it would be nice to have a second voice out here. So let's go through the defensive setup. Jack on the mound, and then Esai behind the plate. We've got Joe at first. We've got Chris at second. So Ricardo has been defensively subbed out. And Jorge at short. Gianni at third, of course. In center, we've got Mason in right. We've got Teddy. And in left, who's in left? Is that Ricardo? I can't tell. I think that's Ricardo in left. So Ricardo and Chris have been changed defensively, maybe due to Chris's problem fielding the ball. And that ball will find you over the 2 bounces to the fence, and that ball will come in somewhere near the cutoff man. Good Lord. All right, Coach, if you're listening to this playback later, cutoff man, cutoff man, cutoff man. My goodness. I believe it's 8 after 5. So we're at 5, right?
Yeah, they need 3.
So the answer is we're probably run out of time. It's only 13 minutes before they score 3 runs, but who knows? And that ball was fast and inside above number 19's head, who wisely ducked out of the way for ball 1. Jack leading the team in innings pitched, also lowest ERA. Ball 2. My gun's not picking up the speed out of his left hand. It just keeps saying, it doesn't give me a consecutive. It just means it's all the time. So that 57, there we go, finally catch one. 57 high. Again, a shout out to Garrett, who's over there doing the scoreboard. And if you care at all about what you see across the top of the page, give him a thanks in Team Reach, or when you see him in person, buy him a beverage. And 4 pitches and 4 balls for a walk. Not where we want to be at all. Ball is high. Jack's pitches are super elevated. That was 58 and high. Let's see what the next pitch is. And there's a ground ball right through the legs of Gianni. And Ricardo's going to pick it up. So Ricardo with the defensive substitution, and the baseball gods have decided that he needs to see the ball a lot. So it was likely a ground out, step on third, throw to first, double play, ends up being an error on Gianni. And the Jackrabbits are now facing the bases loaded with number 7 up. Swing and a miss, a 60-mile-an-hour fastball down the middle. If it is 8 after 5, then
Keep them off the board.
then the winning run is on third, if I'm doing my math right. Sorry, the winning run is on first. All right. And the ground ball down the left field line, but foul. That would have been a shot. And we got 1 ball, 2 strikes. So Jack in the driver's seat here. Ooh, there was a attempted curveball, which would have been beautiful. Start away and break over, but did not break back. So a 2-2 count now. Nobody down. Runners on all the bases. And there's a ground ball to Jack, who's going to throw to first, or throw home. And they do not get him at first, but they do get the lead runner. Smart play. Bases stay loaded, 1 down, run does not score. Heads up play by Jack and Esai there. So number 10 will step in. And the first pitch is 60 and high. Jack looking a little stiff out there, not having the fluid motion he has where he's reaching the very end of the throw. There you go. That looked much better, 59. You can almost kind of see if Jack's going to throw the ball based on how far forward he's reaching. So that one he was upright and falling off towards third base. If he's really reaching, he won't be so upright and he won't be falling towards third at all. And from the windup, and ball is high. No place to put him now. 3 balls and 1 strike. No place to put him. So Jack has got to bring him a fastball right here probably. Number 10 knows it's coming. Let's see what happens with it. Oh, and he floats in something. I don't know what that was. 54 mile an hour floater. I'm going to make it 9-3. And it's 12:52. So 8 minutes left and or 2 runs, I believe. Yes. So lefty on lefty here. Swing and a miss, a 59 mile an hour pitch on the outside corner. So it's the pitcher, number 5. Oh wait, he throws right but bats left. Huh. That's a unique combo. You don't really see that very much. That ball is inside. So Jack going again off the windup. So there's a bunch of, I guess I don't have my picture on, but there's a bunch of fake stealing, if you will. And, oops, the ball pops out. There's nothing that Jack can do when he goes off the windup. As soon as he makes a motion, he's got to go home. So we can just ignore the guys at first and third who are fake stealing, if you will. Oh! He slid under the throw there. Almost had number 15 at third.
Good throw, Isai.
Good throw by Isai. Isai's not messing around on his throws today. These are championship throws today. We all need to get on Isai's shoulders and get ourselves to the championship game. So I got a 3-1 count or 3-2? 3-1? 3-1 now. So Jack, again, can't put this guy anywhere. He's got to give it to him. And he pulls the ball inside. So he's just, I don't know what he's doing when it's ball 4. He's just